Hello friends, Jere Masih here with a new market analysis video. First of all information in this video is provided for educational purposes only and is not an offer or a recommendation to trade futures, stocks, options, or forex. This video is brought to you courtesy of Core Liquidity Market, lead broker in several financial instruments. And let's go to our market analysis. First of all, here we have the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar, and as we can see, we have a nice upwards channel with a strong trend line here, and the in the same direction the line of the channel. And it would be interesting to see what happens if we break this channel, this trend line in the bottom, because we have really nice targets over here, especially this level that I have marked here, the point 9071 or 9070. This is in between these monthly pivots. Here we have a nice missed monthly pivot, and it's really interesting, and is really interesting to use as a target. Okay, now the Australian against the Japanese yen, we can see a nice double top over here with MACD divergent and with RSI 28 divergent as well. And in the 4 hour chart, we can see RSI 5 showing us the oversold, overbought levels here in RSI 28, and in the same time multiple time frames with the same perspective, with the same thing in their charts within all the traders in the world. So this is a really interesting things to happen, and it would be nice to see what the market does if we break this trend line that we have here, uh, because we have also the June missed monthly pivot, and it would be really nice as a target. Now we can see the euro getting getting stronger against the US dollar, and we have the same target here with this strong movement upwards. And as we can see, the price do not ever touch that level of 1.100, and that's a really nice target also. So if we see a break of this trend line, this is a strong trend line. And as we can see in the daily chart, the price is getting upper and upper, and MACD is divergent. All of this is really good for a short. So if we break this trend line, we could target this level. Okay. Now the pound against the New Zealand dollar, we have a really nice double bottom here, and in here we have a more short but double bottom again, and around the same levels. And we can see that for a couple of weeks, MACD has been divergent, and RSI as well. So this is a really nice thing to see if we are looking for a long. And here we have the same June target with the monthly pivot do not touching the price. So this is a really nice setup, and the only way that I could open this setup is with the confirmation of this level of 93.22 being braked, being braked. Um, if we see this level with the price moving upwards in this level, we could target at least halfway to this monthly pivot of June, because we are going to be able to take a little bit of advantage of this really nice setup, like in the oven right now. Okay, we have in the daily chart as well MACD divergent, but we have these nice rejection candles, and it is really a nice setup that is warming up. I don't know if that's an actual way of talking in the United States on in English, but whatever. Now, New Zealand against the Japanese yen, we can see as well a double top and MACD divergent. We have RSI 5 in the daily chart, and this is really nice thing to see. And we have a nice trend line here. So, in the 4-hour chart, we can see right now a Knoxville divergence and also this June nice target. So with everything going on and with this huge divergence in MACD and RSI 28 overbought as well, this is a really nice setup as well. So here we have our target, or if we can see the price breaking this trend line, we can target halfway to this monthly pivot of June, and we are going to have a really high probability target. Okay. Now, New Zealand against the US dollar, we know that the US dollar is weak, and we can see that reflected in several currencies right now. For example, we just saw the euro getting stronger against the US dollar, and now we can see the New Zealand getting stronger against the US dollar. But in any case, what it could happen is that all of these setups uh, gets a confirmation at the same moment when something happened that gives the US dollar a little bit of strength, and we are going to be in front of a really nice target, really nice trades, because everything is setting up in the same way. Here we have also again the monthly pivot of June, and here we have everything pointing down, but the downwards movement is not happening, but we have everything. So this is the same at the in the other currencies, is the same in the New Zealand against the US dollar. And now the US dollar against the Swiss franc. We know that the Swiss franc is the I don't know if this is a word in English, the refuge. I don't know if the safe if is the safe place, by excellency. I don't know. It is too. My mind is working in Spanish today. But the thing is that um, the Swiss franc is a safe place when everything is with doubt. So here we can see it, the dollar weak, and the strength of the Swiss franc showed in this chart. The dollar is pointing down, and the Swiss franc is strength is getting stronger. Okay, so this is what we are watching in this chart, and right now we are getting to close to these historic lows that we have here. As we can see, in the year 2018 the price gets to this bottom, and now in the March if of this year we get to this level, and now we are almost there again. So it would be a really nice thing to happen if we see a nice rejection candle in these levels. We could be in front of a really nice long trade. Okay, so we have to pay attention. I have my alert here to this level 0.9181, and if we touch and bounce against this support level, it would be a really nice moment to place a long trade in this currency. Okay, US against the Japanese yen. These levels that we already had draw in the past have not been breaked yet, and I will keep myself away of this currency chart, uh, at least until we have a better setup, or better situations, or better how to say it, um, exhaustions figures, or whatever it calls in English. So if we break this level, this resistance level, I will be um, I will be glad to take a long in the direction of these previous highs. And if we break these lows, I will, with a lot of caution, take a short in the in the direction of these previous lows. Okay, so but in the better of the cases, if you have better setups, just focus in the better, because right now everything is like moving sideways with the US dollar against the Japanese yen. So we are getting to the end of our list here. Here we have the US dollar against the Singapore dollar, and here we have a nice double bottom setup with MACD divergent and with RSI 28 divergent as well. And here we have the 4-hour chart, and as we can see, we can see this but with a little bit of zoom in. And the thing is that we have right now our nice consolidation levels at this range that we have here, and now we are at the bottom of the range with everything pointing up. So before taking any decision here, I will hold until we break this level. If we break the 1.3993, it would be a nice moment to place a long in the direction of this June monthly pivot. And now against again as we can talk as we've talked before about the Swiss franc, the gold as well is a safe place for the investors and traders. And the thing is that several months ago we talked about this break that we could expect, and we talk if we break the 7,000 the 1,700 level uh, over here, around here, if we talk in the past that if we break this level easily we could get to the I think in English you pronounce 1800s or 1800. Okay, and as we can see, we easily get to that level and we break it already, and it is in this upwards strong trend. So if you are trying to get in this movement, I will play like the break break I'm sorry, breakout, yes. Sorry, the breakout kind of strategy. For example, in the 1 hour chart, if we break the highest, I will place at the trade in the upward direction. But the thing is that you have to be careful because uh, every single market uh, is going in cycles, and if we ever find this resistance that breaks this trend, we're going to see a retracement. So place your orders, place your stop loss, place your targets properly, and do not over leverage your account, and everything should be fine. Okay, guys, thank you for being in the other side. This was my market analysis video. Thank you, and see you soon in the next video. Bye bye for now. Okay, yes. Bye bye for now.